Good morning. This week we're talking about victory over stress. Today we're talking about the stress that comes when we worry. Mark Twain said, "I lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened." That's what happens when we worry. Another recipe for stress is to run out of energy while we still have work to do. To explain that, let me tell you a story. There was a lighthouse keeper who worked on a rocky stretch of coastline that received oil once a month to keep the light burning. Not being far from the village, he had a lot of people that would stop by. One night, a woman needed oil to keep her family warm. Another night, a father needed oil for his lamp. Then, someone else needed some oil to lubricate a wheel. All the requests seemed so legitimate, so the lighthouse keeper tried to meet them all. Towards the end of the month, however, he ran out of oil, and the lighthouse went dark, and several ships crashed on the coastline, and it cost many lives. During the investigation that followed, the man was reprimanded by his superiors. They said, "You were given oil for one reason, and that's to keep the light burning." Corrie ten Boom said, "Worry does not empty tomorrow of its sorrow. It empties today of its strength." Worry uses up our finite amount of time and energy on something that produces nothing. Philippians 4, 6, and 7 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus." That's what we need to do when we want peace. Tell God what you need. Tell Him how grateful you are for what you have. But don't use your energy to worry. Use it for doing the things you need to do. I'd love to hear your questions and comments below.